Especially now, right? Because we have this idea through like social media that everything happens overnight. And I think, you know, it's like I've been grafting away since I was 12 years old and like, boom, I get some success at 40 and people think you're an overnight success. I have worked every job imaginable. I had a paper round when I was 12 until I was 15. I worked in a delicatessen. I worked in clothes shops. I served in restaurants. It's like I've done every job in fashion that you could do at the lowest possible level imaginable while not being paid, right? It's like I've done all of it. But actually for me, you know, when you talk about people and your point of view on life, like I am a naturally positive distribution, right? Disposition. I always am a person that thinks about the glass being half full. And so even when I worked in that deli and I was making a sandwich, I was going to make you the best turkey sandwich you've ever had in your life. And I would wait and look at you and be like, how good is that sandwich? Isn't that an amazing sandwich? I chose the best like amount of turkey with the right amount of the pickle, and I'd make it look nice and I'd cut it beautifully like on the plate. And do you know what I mean? So for me, I can take pride in anything. And I also take a huge amount of learnings from everything. So for me, it's like, I used to think, well, one day, like this will be useful to me. Like one day learning how to make a perfect cappuccino or making a customer happy or discussing how things work in a shop or a delicatessen will be useful to me. And I actually think about all of those experiences as being very formative. And I enjoyed all of them. You know, it's like I've really worked. And I think everybody talks so much about hard work, but they don't really talk about like unenjoyable work. I had a lot of unenjoyable jobs that I just had to get through, but I never ever let it put me off. I always saw them as a means to the end, you know? And so I think when we talk about that now, like what does hard work actually means? It means getting up and thinking about the end goal when you're nowhere even close to it, right? But you can see a pathway. And for me, it was always about that. I could always see very clearly that I'm going to do that to get to that, to get to that.